Hey, what's up? This is Spider-Prime1 back again with another Transformers video review. Alright, this time I'm looking at Fall of Cybertron Ultra Magnus. Now this is a figure I didn't think I was gonna like. I knew I was gonna get him. I'm gonna try and get all of the Fall of Cybertron figures. So far I'm doing a good job of it. I just don't have any of the Voyagers or Kickback or Air Raid. Who I'm still going to call Air Flight, just because I think it's really funny. But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, in the original stock photos for Ultra Magnus, he didn't look all that good. I looked at him again, and he still doesn't look good in the photos. He looks too bright, like kind of a, not like a sky blue, but kind of just like a regular, like normal, you know, like the blue that you see normally on like plastic stuff, like stools or like, I don't know, plastic plates or something like that. But when I finally got him in hand, and as you can kind of see on this in the video, he's a really deep dark blue, and it looks really nice against the white and the red, and it's really good looking. I love what they did with the tires, with the silver and the gray. Oh, it just looks magnificent. And when Optimus first came out, a lot of people said that they could see this as an Ultra Magnus mold, or the mold fits Ultra Magnus better than it does Optimus, and I can see it. But well, and obviously we can see it. We can all see it now, but it's just, I don't know. I've got it fixed in my head that this is Optimus Prime, so just looking at the truck mode, I feel like I'm looking at Optimus Prime. Especially since I have all the DLCs for Fall of Cybertron, and Ultra Magnus is in there, and he has his own vehicle mode. And it's a G1-ish truck mode, but it looks really nice, and I'd like to see that in toy form. So if they ever, I think they should redo Ultra Magnus as a Voyager and make him look like his in-game model. Oh, I would love to see that toy. But for now, we have this, and this looks amazing. I just can't get over how good this figure looks. If you don't want to get him just because it's an Ultra Magnus, that's fine, but I would still say pick it up anyways, just to have this color and this paint scheme. It looks so nice. While I have him in vehicle mode, we'll do a comparison with Optimus. So here they are together. Yeah, you can see he's a different shade of blue than Optimus is. Optimus is more kind of a, well, now that I put them together, they're kind of the same shade of blue. Optimus is just a little bit more pale, whereas Ultra Magnus is, I don't know, I just gravitate more towards Ultra Magnus's blue than Optimus. But yeah, the white and the blue and the red on this just go together so well. 10 out of 10 on paint scheme and paint apps. That's just best thing ever. And as far as weapons goes, he has the Optimus Prime gun. Oops. And I've tried to look at pictures of Air Raid, but I don't know if Air Raid's going to keep his other weapon, since he's the Shockwave mold, and that's kind of essential for it. I don't know if he's going to do that, but so far Ultra Magnus is the only one I know of who keeps the original gun from the mold previous, because Sideswipe doesn't. And then he also gets a sword, and we'll get into the sword later, but as it is right now, sword looks really good. So transform Ultra Magnus here really quick. Just so I can we've already seen this transformation, so. And then what I do for Ultra Magnus is I leave the stacks up, because that's how Ultra Magnus always looked. There we go. And there is Ultra Magnus. Now, on my copy, I don't know if this is the same for everyone else's. I haven't seen any reviews on Ultra Magnus yet. But the little neck headpiece here kind of droops. And normally you can kind of push up on the shoulder pieces and raise the headpiece. But on mine, or you lift up on the head, but on mine you lift it up and then it just sinks back down. Which isn't that much of a big deal. It's just something noteworthy to watch out for. And they are packaged in robot mode, so I guess you can look in and see if this is doing that. But then again, I don't know if they all look like that and then you can just do it and fix it or whatever. But yeah, there's Ultra Magnus. A lot more white in this mode. I like this part right here. His little extra ab piece that goes underneath the truck cab. Looks really good with that red added into it. And then obviously the new head sculpt. Very, very Ultra Magnus. I wouldn't go so far as to say G1, and I wouldn't call it animated either. But it's a good head sculpt. Now he can hold both of his weapons in his hands, or they can combine. Because in the instructions, it shows that the sword comes in 3 pieces, like so. But it doesn't tell you what to do with them. It just says, okay, here are the 3 pieces. This one goes here, and then this one goes here. And it's like, okay, why would I take it apart in the first place? And then I looked at some of the stock photos, and I saw that when he was holding the sword in robot mode, you could see the gun in it. So what you do is you take the handle piece and you snap in the rifle. You can't load it from the top. You have to snap it in through the side. Then you come over here with this one, and let's see, how did this one go? This one goes right here. So you leave the 4 little notches exposed. And then you just push it in. And then on this side, you put it right here somewhere. I just did this like not 5 minutes ago. There we go. There we go. And it snaps in. So it looks like this, and it's right in here. And then he has a really, really massive sword that looks really cool. And he can wield it in either hand. So, there is Ultra Magnus. And his Magnus sword. Or the, I don't remember what the sword was called from Master Force. But I guess that could be what this sword is. I don't know. I never saw the series, so I'm just going to call it the Magnus sword. But that is Ultra Magnus. Definitely worth getting. This is one of the really good repaints. I've actually one of the best repaints I've ever seen, ever. Definitely, I say go out and buy it. Even if you already have Optimus, go get Ultra Magnus. So, that's Ultra Magnus. I'm Spider Prime 1, back again with another Transformers review. But until then, I'm signing off.